Scan to get cheap games. Welcome, my dear friends, to another episode of Elder Scrolls Online. Today, we're heading straight into the heart of political chaos with the quest Imperial Infiltration. The city of Evermore is under siege, and while the Reachmen press from the north, betrayal brews inside its very walls. Duke Renchant is plotting with the Imperials, threatening to hand over the city to enemy control. But Queen Arzhela is determined to resist, and we've pledged our support to her cause. Along the way, we'll hunt down Imperial spies hiding in the shadows and confront treacherous allies. The tension in this quest is sky high, and every step brings us closer to uncovering the truth. Expect sharp twists, dangerous confrontations, and a battle of wills that defines this storyline. This is one of those moments in ESO where lore and action collide beautifully. So buckle up, because betrayal never comes quietly in Tamriel.
If the Imperials take Bankrai, it will be a fatal blow to the Covenant. We can't allow Renchant to do this. Damn it, he's leaving me no choice but to take back the throne. I know Glarica will be pleased to hear that. Where is she, by the way? Smart girl. She always has been. I suppose I should have listened to her. Very well, we need to do this smoothly. The city has suffered enough. We don't want a battle in the streets. We need to take time to do this right. How much time do we have? Gods, there goes that idea. You must root out these spies right away then. Do not use weapons though. That will cause a panic, and I don't want that. Find Glarica and Sir Jarnet and figure out another way. After you've ensured the city is safe, meet me in the castle, and we'll deal with Duke Renchant. The poor fool probably doesn't even realize he's committed treason. May the gods keep you, my courageous friend.
Care.
Friends, foes, and fools, hard to know which is which, or who is who. Choose poorly and wind up dead. A witness I was, and nothing more. But if a crow can spy someone, so can a spy. But you know the true threat now. Imperials! Now, you must listen to me. Uella, they call me, those that follow. From the Reach we come to conquer this land. But the enemy of an enemy is a friend. So I am a friend. My Reachmen march this way. Evermore will be ours, but not if Imperials have it. They are a threat right now for you and me. You need friends. Let us be friends then, and join together to beat our common foe. Temporary truce. Neither wants Evermore Imperial. We work together, destroy the Imperials, then we are enemies again. I like it not myself, but you have no one to help you now. The only choice for either of us is to work together. You cannot strike down spies, but my crows can. Pretty little pets. Mark our foes, signal my crows, and we will strike. We will clean the city of Imperials. Then we are enemies again.
promise you, the Empire has absolutely no connection to the worm cult whatsoever. Ah, another sharp-minded citizen. Do you also prefer not to be ravaged by Reachmen? Strength. That is the only thing that will stop the invaders. Where can we find a strong army? Why, the Imperials are only a few days' march to the south. Join me, friend. Let us give the city to those who can defend it. Could you help me out?
One thing is sure. If the Reachmen attack, they will spare no one.
My prices can't be beat.
Here's someone who's seen a battle or two. You've read the writing on the wall, haven't you, my friend? Evermore is doomed without Imperial assistance. Help us. Help us take the city from the Covenant, and we will usher in a new day. A day of security and self-respect. A day of survival.
Even the Duke has acknowledged this is the best course of action. Ah, did you hear the voice of reason and come to listen more closely? The Reachmen are at the city's doorstep. Something must be done, must it not? Simple. Surrender the city to Imperial control. If the Imperials have Evermore, the Reachmen cannot attack. You will survive, and even better. Surrender now, and we promise you will remain free.
I liked you, friend. I did. I'm sorry it had to come to this.
Can you believe this? The Duke's apparently run off to avoid facing me. After what he's done, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Tell me, though, is the city safe? Have the Imperial spies been dealt with? Excellent. Then dealing with the rat I let into the castle is all that remains, if we can just find whatever hole he's scurried into. No, but what about Sir Jarnet and Glerica? All three of you deserve a medal after this is done with. No. Glerica. Glerica is gone? But why? She was an innocent young girl. I knew the Imperials were heartless, but do they have no honor at all? Renchant. He's responsible for this too. Where is that bastard? Yes, he's actually most likely to be down in Eamond's private rooms. Unworthy swine that he is. Will you come with me? I could call the guard, but it might be better if you and I just deal with this quickly and quietly. Renchant, you bastard! I rue the day I gave you the throne. What you've done is nothing less than treason!
Welcome back, Arzhela. Good work. First, you ran this kingdom into the ground, then you dumped it into my lap. Now the two of you repay me by sabotaging my plans and destroying any hope we had of surviving the Reachmen attack. Of course they were. Have you seen the Reachmen's numbers? You think you can take them all on yourself? You cut off one head, but there are thousands more, and they are barbarians. You've doomed the people of this city to a fate worse than death. Whatever it was, the alternative was death. Listen, there's nothing more to say. If you expect me to apologize and plead for mercy, you're out of luck. I was doing the right thing. Lock me up if you must, but I don't deserve death.
Now that he's been dealt with, we have real work to do. Please, meet me outside. Thank you for dealing with that situation. I know it wasn't pleasant, but life just isn't always a pleasant thing. Certainly not in my case. Nevertheless, we have responsibilities we cannot simply ignore. Glarica taught me that. And you, of course. It's the way it had to be, though I do feel partially responsible. I should never have allowed this to happen. In the midst of a tragedy, it's even more important that a ruler put aside his or her personal feelings for the good of the kingdom. No matter what the future holds, Evermore is deeply indebted to you, as I am too. In times like these, we all need a hero like you, to remind us that no matter how bad things get, there's always hope.
Is that the sound of battle I hear? Tell the Queen the truth. Her reign will soon end. We are enemies again, you and I.
And that brings our journey through Imperial Infiltration to a close. We've stood by Queen Arzhela, exposed the traitors, and dealt with Duke Renchant's betrayal. The stakes were high, but the courage of Evermore's defenders shone through in the end. This quest is a perfect reminder of how ESO combines epic storytelling with intense gameplay. Every choice feels meaningful, and every battle pushes the narrative forward. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most gripping quests of the Alik'r Desert. If you loved this episode, don't forget to subscribe and join our growing community. Your likes and comments truly keep the adventure alive. And if you'd like to support even further, check out the links below for game keys and donations. Until next time, may your path in Tamriel be free of betrayal and full of glory.